Jared Jackson still hobbling. What you got to do in those situations, you got to get Jared Jackson the ball. Okay, I just found the ball was a great field. They automatically get healthier. And they just went away from you easily into the show. And get back to Anthony Davis. Understand who your best player is.
Jackson still hobbled. Remember the Grizzlies without Steven Adams. Brandon Clark's out for the year. After tore his Achilles. Jackson throws a corner. And that's going to be a foul on the Lakers. See where they get it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, we culminate pivotal Week 14 with a great Monday night matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Ready. Drill green.
They'll start with the option. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Looking to throw on second down. Bryson flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Ready?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Throwing on first down. Bryson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The Eagles had 3-9 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Claude Ray.
To throw on 3rd down. Bryson. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try the left side. It's Garrett, and this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 18. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. Garrett. And he's in. Touchdown, the Eagles. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the ready. On the ball.
Throwing to start the drive. Durant. He finds his man complete. That's Nicholson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Come on.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
17.
They will run for the first time here with White. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
In on the tackle there, Brandon Smith.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd down, it's Garrett, and they'll get him down up past the 15. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side of the line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down now, it's Garrett, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Here we go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Garrett, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
560.
Throwing to start the drive. Durant. That's caught inside the 20. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this.
Let's go now.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Come on, 38.
Looking to throw. Durant. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Bryson. He finds his man, complete. That's Lawson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Garrett. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. On 2nd down, it's Garrett, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And able to find Kirk complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Strike, check, strike, black shot. Steal, black. Cut.
Up the middle they go. Garrett, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Back to throw. Bryson. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field. But defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
From the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Ready up.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Off the play fake. Durant. It's Rodgers here with a grab. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He sets to fire deep, and that is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Let's go.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Ready?
Back to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the...
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there. 38 yards as they have taken the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. McCann's got it teed up. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go. Set.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ready, ready.
On 2nd down now. It's Garrett. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Ready?
On 3rd down, Bryson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and
nowhere to go here, he lost the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Durant, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Ready, go.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Ready.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Drill green.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bryson. He finds his man complete. That's Garrett. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Bryson. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
White. Ready.
On 1st down, Bryson. He finds his man complete. It's Lawson. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
And that's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They'll look to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Card red. Right.
Off play action. Bryson. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Bryson. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Go.
Back to throw. Bryson steps away to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
And his kick is good.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Come on, set. Let's go. Go.
The final shot before break. Durant. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucks with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw. Durant. Complete. This is Mitchell. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down. Durant, he finds his man, complete. It's Barnett, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Ready.
Back to throw. Durant. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Off the play fake. Durant. That is taken in by Rodgers.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Throwing on first down. Durant. Throw left side complete. That's Nicholson. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop it look like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Looking to throw. Durant. This is caught. And he is out of bounds here. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
On fourth down, they're going to try the jet sweep. And I don't think he got in. He did it. He's stoned at the 1-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety.
That's exactly what they were aiming for defensively. A huge early play that cuts off any opposing momentum at the knees. As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball and through the line. Great call from the coaching staff and even better execution.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Fielded at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On first and 10, Durant. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Off play action. Durant. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Throwing on third and long. Durant. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be Eagles football, first and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
He finds his man complete. It's Garrett. Touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead. Point after, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Durant. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give that sack to Kobe Dean.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Durant.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Now a give, right side. Garrett. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 43 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd and 3. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goddard from 17 yards out. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water.
You tell me.
Yeah, I think that they
But I
probably
got
are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where
I'm
if they make
playing the
another mistake,
fucking
you're there to
get that
capitalize on it
over
and take it away from them.
On 1st down, Durant. And Rodgers has it over.
Not only do I have an X Factor game for my receiver,
Well, if you do read man
I have a tandem breakout with the other receiver.
because you're
The
running
same
away from
game.
people.
I fucking hate this game.
To throw on second down, Durant.
Nigga.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily.
Like I said, apparently, was it a
If
team?
it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one?
This nigga be pulling shit. Oh my God, there's nobody I hate playing more than
the
him.
35-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Blaster 6. In a force win? 43 rail.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Garrett. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked
Oh,
about
you
was
left too?
building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game. Plenty of
Touchdown! A great
Hilarious.
play there. With touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The point after is good. And the lead is up to 18
League
now.
definitely don't get to run no lead. Him and D-Mac. Him and D-Mac or him and
The Eagle
A-Turn.
kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a
that was
knee as he
dumb.
only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
What's going on?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident
I have
everywhere.
no idea.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Off play action. Durant.
I'm losing.
He finds his man complete. That's Barnett. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McCann up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. McCann's got it teed up. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, no, what you doing?
Right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing on first down. Durant. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
That's kind of where I'm at right now.
He was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver.
I got an opportunity for a game that I've been getting. Oh my fucking God!
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Nobody else
That's what you want.
do I dislike as much as JJ.
The Eagles on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus
Yes.
far. They need just a yard
And
here.
for
It's
some
3rd
reason,
and
this
1.
nigga goes Super Saiyan on me
They'll
every
keep it on the
fucking
ground.
time, bro.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. And now off to the races down the right side. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10.
Okay, right.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Looking to throw. Durant.
Get it.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
I think I got it, bro.
From 8 yards out, and the
My
Bucs
X
have
factor
taken a
for
fourth-quarter lead.
being
So from
Barnett.
3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead, and
I'll just tell people
And
what
I
happened
took the
when they went
lead.
up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Huh?
Goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like he was
Yeah.
going
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah,
one of
yeah.
those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't
Maybe
believe I just
JJ
brought that
Tanker.
up.
I don't know. I don't
Because
care.
Frank Reich
I don't
at
think so. He still
Maryland in
playing the
college
same.
did it to my
He just
Tennessee
ain't going like it
Volunteers,
is.
and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Claude red.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's
Yeah,
complete.
Goddard.
And
Close.
mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Bryson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now left side on the swing pass. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
I just can't give up no
Throwing on
bullshit.
3rd and long. Bryson. That's caught on the left side by Kirk.
He
14
just
yards,
feel
but
like
they're
that
still
puts
well
him
shy
in
of the
position.
1st as that leads to 4th down.
He's
Well, they have
close,
had no answer for this connection all night long.
They just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lap. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down. And after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
McCann's got it teed up. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Looking to throw on second down. Bryson, now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Ooh,
and that's going to be
hurt.
incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On the set.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Set. Go. Hey, move. Jackrabbit.
Oh my God.
Ready?
Back to throw. Bryson, pass complete. Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. On 1st and 10. Bryson. They'll roll him out right. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ready.
5 yards remain on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw on second down. Bryson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working. He finds his man complete. It's Nicholson. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's in
I got them both.
zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
I got them both.
A big play there. 46
I had an X Factor game with one wide receiver and a fucking tandem breakout with the other.
Further here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
Extra point by McKay.
I don't know.
Good.
Oh my God.
Game now. The lead moves to 17.
Yeah, and the changes that I made have really helped.
McCann's got it teed up.
Yeah.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ben didn't get 200 yards. Yeah, I got 4 touchdowns.
Already at the line,
So,
this Philly offense
We're
set
gonna
to go.
see, but the other boy
This
had
game
to
has had
get
no
a
shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said,
Exactly.
they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken
Here we go,
down.
gang.
And a timeout coming
I
in.
love
This will
that.
be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
What you gotta do, brother?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Let it
And the
in there.
Bucs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Buccaneers, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year.
And they will be back home next week for a date with the Washington Commanders.